Hello everyone, today our topic is how to add MailChimp subscriber from Google Contact with tag. So here my objective is that whenever a new contact is added in Google Contacts, then automatically I want to capture the details of that contact, and with these details I want to create a new subscriber in MailChimp, and I also want to give a tag to that subscriber. So for that I have to build a connection between Google Contacts and MailChimp. So for creating this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, I'm going to use Trigger and Action. In Trigger application, I'm going to use Google Contacts. In Action application, I'm going to use MailChimp. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen. And today we are going to see that how we can connect Google Contact with MailChimp. So here, whenever we add a new contact in Google Contacts with label, then we want to use these same details of the contact and we will create a new subscriber automatically in MailChimp with those same details of the contacts and tag. So here I need to connect Google Contacts and MailChimp for my objective, and whenever a new contact will be added in Google Contact, then automatically a new subscriber will be added with tag in MailChimp. So for my objective, I have to open a new tab and search for pabbly.com, and this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly. And here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly, you can just sign up for free and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 of tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I have to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and this will take us to this dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And here, this is the workflow section, and we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. We can create new folder here and we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Now here, I want to create a new workflow. For that, I have to click here on this create workflow button and this window will pop up. Here, I have to name my workflow. So I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to add MailChimp subscriber with tag from Google Contacts. And I'm going to select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I'm going to open this tab and I'm going to select home here and I will click on create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action will just follow that. So we need to set up our trigger first, and here my trigger application will be Google Contacts. So I'm going to select Google Contacts here and I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab and new or updated contact will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this, and now I have to connect Google Contacts with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection and I will sign in with Google. And now I have to click on allow to give access to my account. So I'll click here on allow. And my connection here is successful. Now I have to go back to Google Contacts and I have to create a new contact. So I'll click here on this create contact button. I will click on create a contact. And here first I'm going to select my label. So I'll click here on this label button. And I'm going to select the label of subscriber. I will apply this. And now I'm going to fill the details of my new contact. So the first name of my contact will be dummy, last name will be contact, and I can fill the company name or job title if I had any. I don't have that, so I'm going to leave this blank and I'm going to give an email address. So my email will be dummycontact@pabblytudes.com, and I'm going to give a phone number. So I'm going to give any random phone number here. So this will be my phone number. Now I have filled all the details that are required. Now I'm going to click on save. And here we can see I have created this new contact. So the name of my contact is dummy contact. Email is dummycontact@pabblytudes.com. And this is the random phone number. So this is the new contact that I have created and the label is of subscriber. Now we'll go back to Pabbly Connect. And I'm going to click on save and send as to quit button. And here we can see we have received this new response. So in this, we have this new contact created. So this is the random mobile number of my new contact. And the name of my contact is dummy contact. This is the first name. This is the last name. And here we have this group ID. And we have this email address, which is dummycontact@pabblytudes.com. So here we have received this response. But if you don't get this response instantly, then don't worry. This is a polling based response, and in every 10 minutes, it is going to send the data to Pabbly Connect. So in every 10 minutes, you will get the new data from Google Contacts for creating a new contact. Now here what we need is, we need the label of the contact so that we can use that label as a tag to create a subscriber in MailChimp. So for getting the label, we have this group ID or the label ID. So we are going to use this. And I'm going to use this ID in my action step. So I'm going to set up my action step here. And here again, I'm going to use Google Contact. So I'm going to select Google Contact again. And I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and get group/label will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And I will connect Google Contact with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. And I have already connected Google Contact in my triggers. So I'm going to use this existing connection. So I will click on save. And now I have this tab of group. So I'm going to map that group ID that I have received in my trigger response. So for mapping, I'm going to click here on this map button, and I have toggle on this option. Now I'm going to clear this default response, and I'm going to map the group ID that I have received in my trigger response. So I have to open this Google Contact, and here I have this group name or the group ID. So I'm going to map this. So I have filled my detail here. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to click on save and send as request button. And here I have received this label. So I have created this contact in the label of a subscriber. So this is my label. So I'm going to use this label, and I'm going to create a new subscriber in MailChimp with this details of the contact and this tag of subscriber. So for that, I have to add another action step. And here my action application will be MailChimp. So I'm going to select MailChimp here. And I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and add new member with custom fields will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And now I'm going to connect MailChimp with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection. And to connect MailChimp, I have to give a token and the data center. So for getting these details, what I need to do is, I need to go to MailChimp. And here I will go to profile. And I'm going to open this account and billing settings. Here I will go to extras, and I will go to API keys, and here I'm going to scroll down, and here I will see this option of create a key. So I'll click here on create a key, and I have to give a API key name. So my API key name will be demo, and I will generate my key. So I'll click here on generate key, and this has generated this token. So I'm going to copy this. I will go back to Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to paste that token here. Now I need the data center. So where I'm going to find this data center, for that I have to go to my MailChimp account, and in the path URL I'm going to find this data center. So for example, if this is my path URL, so this US19 will be my data center. So I'm going to go back to MailChimp, and here in the path URL we have US6. So I'm going to copy this. I will go back to Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to paste that here. So this is going to be my data center. Now I'm going to click on save. And I have connected MailChimp with Pabbly Connect. Now I have to choose my audience list. And for that, I have to go back to MailChimp. And here on this profile, I can see I have this audience, which is Pabbly Connect. So I'll go back to Pabbly Connect. And this is already selected. And now to add a new subscriber, I have all these tabs. So I have to fill all these details here. Now first I have to give an email address. So I'm going to use the email address of the new contact that I've created in Google Contact. So I'm going to map that detail here. And I'm going to use mapping. So what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous tabs, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I'm going to click here. I will open the response of Google Contacts, and this is my email address. So I'm going to map this. Now I need a tag. So I have created this contact as a label of subscriber. So that will be my tag. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of Google Contact get group/label. And in this is the name of my label. So I'm going to map this. Now I need the first name, last name, and the mobile number. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of Google Contacts. And this is my first name. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I will map the last name. And I need a mobile number. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response. And this is my mobile number. So I'm going to map this. So I have mapped all the required details here. Now I'm going to click on save and send as request button. And here we can see we have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have created a new subscriber in MailChimp. Now to check this, let me take you back to MailChimp. And here in the audience, I will go to all contacts. And here we can see I have added this new subscriber in my contact list. So I'm going to open this. So my first name is Dummy, last name is Contact, and the email address is dummycontact@pablitudes.com. And we have this random mobile number, and we have the tag of our subscriber here. So this was the label of the contact that we have created in Google Contact, and these are the details of the new contact that we have created in Google Contact. So here we can see that I have synced Google Contact with MailChimp. So whenever a new contact is added in Google Contact, then automatically that contact details will be captured, and we are going to use that details to create a new subscriber in MailChimp. So now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we have created this connection between Google Contacts and MailChimp in such a way that whenever we add a new contact in Google Contacts, then automatically a new subscriber will be created in MailChimp with the tag. So let's summarize what we did here. First, I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Google Contacts, and my trigger event was new or updated contact. Then we have set up our action steps, and first I have used Google Contact as my action application, and my action event was get group/label. And in the last, I have used MailChimp as my action application, and my action event was add new member with custom fields. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this using Pabbly Connect. If you need any help or if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can post them at forum.pabbly.com, or if you have any issue with the pricing of Pabbly, you can connect on this link. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.